Welcome back to another interesting tutorial about sourcing from China or any part of the world. And what if I told you that there are some Chinese shopping apps that are way more better than Alibaba that you can use right now to source products at a very cheap price without any stress? Quite a lot number of people are not aware of this particular app, and I'm going to show you everything in this video. I'm going to give you about at least 4 alternative apps that you can use to source product from China that is way better, cheaper than Alibaba sourcing. So let's get started. Number 1 on my list right here is known as Made in China Chinese shopping app. So open up the Made in China Chinese shopping app just like so. It's going to load up right here. One great thing about this particular Made in China is that it allows English language, which make it easy for non-Chinese speakers to understand what is written right here in the app. With this, you can navigate and speak with the supplier in English language right here. This is basically made for global standard of any kind of product that you might think of. So let's get started. Before we dive into tutorial, as you know me, my name is Rafi Yaku. I'm an importer and a procurement agent. If you want me to procure link on 168, Taoba or Pinduoduo or Fish, or you want me to pay your Chinese supplier, or you want me to fund your Alipay account or your WeChat wallet, or you want me to teach you more about China importation business, consider to contact me on WhatsApp with the number in the description of this video. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on the notification bell for more useful tutorials like this. So with that being said, let's get started. This particular app here has a lot of variety, different kind of products that you can source. There are so many different types of categories. If you click on here, you see all category as far as this particular app is concerned. And one great thing about this particular app here is that everything was written in English language, just like Alibaba. One thing here is that in this particular app, there are so many manufacturers here, and at the same time, they are direct from factory. And one other great thing about this app here is that they accept means of payments in USD, and whether you are using Visa or MasterCard, PayPal, and the likes. However, the means of payment with this particular app here depends on the region. But for my own region right here, they accept card as a means of payment. So if you have any supplier, like for instance, take a look at this particular supplier right here. And then if you want to start order, what you need to do is to go ahead and simply click on start order right here. Then it will take you to, so when you click on start order, it takes you right here where you need to add different color at the same time, add your quantity. And here you can see this factory here has been on Made in China since 2009. That's about so many years way back right here. So you can see the rating here, it is 100% 5-star rating. Okay, these are the things you need to take into consideration before you can go ahead and shop from this type of supplier. And the MOQ here is 500 pieces. However, some of the supplier here, they can beat down the MOQ provided that you chat with them. And for you to chat with them, just go ahead and click on chat now. You can discuss extensively with the supplier before you place your order. In terms of price, you can do price negotiation. You can reduce MOQ negotiation, as the case may be, as far as Made in China is concerned. So this is number 1 list on my list right here. Let's take a look at the second on my list right here. So the second on my list right here is also known as JD.com or JD shopping app right here. So let's open the app. This particular app here also is one of the great Chinese shopping app that is way more better than sourcing some product from Alibaba. Right here, one thing here about this particular app here is that everything here was written in Chinese. That is, you have to make sure to translate if you do not understand what is written right here. But there is a great opportunity for you to connect with direct manufacturer of different kind of product at a very cheap price. Most especially, if you are the lover of sneaker, the best app you can use is this particular JD.com app right here. But the challenges here, as far as this app is concerned, is that they do not accept foreign means of payment. So if you want to source from this app, you either have WeChat wallet, or you have some of the Chinese bank card that is accepted in this particular app. If you do not know how to make payments or how to source from this particular app, you can contact me on my WhatsApp via the number in the description of this video. I can pay your supplier with this on this particular JD shopping app right here. And for you to download this app, what you need to do, let's exit from the app. So what you need to do is to simply go ahead and make sure you open up your Play Store right here. So when you open up Play Store, go ahead and click on search and then just type in JD and hit search. In a few seconds, you're going to see so many app related right here. So just scroll down right here. So this is the app right here. The JD was not written in English, and this is the app right here. For the fact that I've already downloaded and installed the app, that's why you see open right here. But in your own end, make sure you download this one right here. That is JD.com Chinese shopping app. And this is the second on my list right here. Let me quickly show you the first one I explained, which is made in China. If you are using Android phone, just type in made in China, then hit search. So you have the app right here. You can see I've already installed it also, and you can just download and install it on your Android phone or iPhone. It's that simple. Let's take a look at the third one on my list right here. So the third on my list right here is one of the greatest wholesale platform or wholesale Chinese shopping app in China, which is known as 1688. So go ahead and open up the app. I'm going to open up my 1688 Chinese shopping app. This particular 1688 Chinese shopping app is a very great deal for everyone that are looking for wholesale and manufacturer direct from China at a very cheap price. One thing about this particular app here is that they do not support English language as far as if you download Chinese version of the app. There are so many versions of the app, but if you download the app from Play Store, you are going to get it in English language. But this one I'm using right here in this video, is a Chinese version of 1688. That is why everything here was written in Chinese characters. So click on here, it takes you to your profile. You can see some of the other app already placed from this particular app right here. If you need to know more about this particular 1688 Chinese shopping app, you can check a lot of playlists on my YouTube channel right here and watch series of different types of how to source, how to make payment, how to place order from this particular 1688 Chinese shopping app. However, if you have issue or challenges in payment on 1688 Chinese shopping app, you can reach out to me on my WhatsApp. I can also pay your supplier right here on 1688 with my Alipay. And in this particular app here, they introduce a new means of payment which accepts means of payment in Visa card or MasterCard. So if you have any of the two options, you can also make payment with supplier right here on this particular app. The very last one I have for you here, as far as for Chinese shopping app that you can use right now, is also known as Pinduoduo Chinese shopping app right here. So I'm going to open up the app. This particular app right here, you need to go to Google browser or whatever browser you are using before you can download this particular app, because the app is no longer in Play Store. Just go to your Google search or any website you are using or any web browser you are using, type in Pinduoduo and then download the app. When you download the app, you also need WeChat app before you can have access to this particular app right here. So if you have access to this particular app, your profile is going to look like something like this. Then here, you can shop products at a very cheap price right here, direct from manufacturer. One great thing about this particular app here is that every supplier here does not have a mandatory of MOQ. What this simply means is that you can buy products of one quantity from any store right here, no matter how much the amount of the product, and they will deliver. And one great thing about this app here is that you do not pay local logistics fee. So that is, whatever you buy from any store, they are shipping it to your warehouse address in China, all free of charge. It's that simple. So these are the top and major Chinese shopping app I have for you. If you want to source cheap products from China at a very reasonable and cheap price with high quality of the product, consider to try out some of this app I explained right here. If you still have questions for me as far as some of this app is concerned, kindly put your question in the comment section down below.